100 years on since the Royal Australian Navy Fleet first entered Sydney Harbour, a royal visitor was on hand to give the centenary celebrations the seal of approval. Governor-General Quentin Bryce arrived to a brief rendition of Advance Australia Fair. A nod from the Commander-in-Chief after inspecting the international fleet, and the HMAS Lewin at Garden Island was on schedule. Then came the firing of the traditional 100-gun salute.
Number 1 gun, fire! Number 2 gun, fire!
As the dignitaries and special guests mingled, Sydney turned on a sight spectacular. Helicopters ducked and weaved between iconic landmarks, delighted onlookers glad they'd braved the early morning chill.
Pretty special day.
One of the best memories I have of a kid is my parents bringing me to see one of the US warships that came in, so I'm hoping to give the same kind of thing to my kids.
I cannot fault this. It is amazing. I'm just so glad we came. It's just purely coincidental. I'm just so lucky.
In 1913, HMAS Australia led the fleet in. 100 years later, the honour went to HMAS Sydney. The significance of the event not lost on those taking part.
So this, though, commemorates that moment in time where the Australian population first sighted its own navy. A navy built for it, funded by its government, controlled and commanded by Australians. A pretty important and significant moment in our history.
And it's great to be part of such a big event, helping the Navy celebrate. We are a joint defence force, so Navy, Army and Air Force all working to achieve a common goal. So it's great to support the Navy, and indeed they've got a lot of history, as do the Air Force. Next March, the Air Force will actually celebrate 100 years of military flying. So a whole lot of history, and it's great to be here in Sydney helping the Navy celebrate the special day.
With close to 2 million people expected to take part in the festivities, organisers say to leave the car at home. Thousands will cram the city's foreshores and vantage points tonight to take in the fireworks around the best harbour in the world. Elizabeth Bryan, Sky News.